Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At Crimson Lights, Summer tells Chance that they can take a rain check if he's not able to share a meal with her tonight. He say he's starving, and a meal sounds great before ushering her out the door. At Society, Chance looks over the menu and assures Summer that he doesn't need a game plan to cheer him up. She suggests he's in denial and delaying processing things. He admits that he was caught off guard by Sharon ending their relationship, but feels it's probably for the best. Summer is certain that something so abrupt must hurt. Chance says they are friends. There was no bitterness or cheating. It's just awkward and they'll get past that. Summer is trying to do that with Kyle, especially for Harrison's sake. Chance feels that's an entirely different situation since they have a long history and pain to get past. It just takes time, he advises. You have to figure out what the future looks like. Summer reminds him they are there to cheer him up, not her, and suggests they get the drinks going. After the wine arrives, Summer pries for more details on the split with Sharon. She asks if Chance can bare his soul, but he'd rather talk about anything else. He thanks her for all her wardrobe tips. Summer jokes that he'll have to accept her judgment in all things going forward. Clearly, I have no choice, he says. Summer and Chance step outside, shiver in the cold, and share some more light chit-chat about his wardrobe. Summer tells him this was nice and he agrees. They should do it again soon. Nikki meets with Lauren on the patio of Crimson Lights, relieved that she agreed to see her. Before she can begin sputtering into excuses, Lauren stops her. The only thing I need to know is if you've been drinking again, she says. Sitting down, Nikki gives Lauren her word that she has not had a drop since last night. It was a bad moment and she gave in to temptation. That's over. Her friend is glad to hear that, but what about 10 minutes from now? Nikki shows her that her purse is empty and adds she went to a meeting. Lauren believes her. She's just concerned and frightened. Nikki is determined to beat this and will do her damnedest to make sure nothing like this happens again. Lauren knows that Nikki has been going through some impossible times. She also knows that she has incredible strength and pride, but that's not what she saw last night. Nikki explains that's why she wanted to see her last night and asked her to cover with Victor. Lauren is sure that he realized that something terrible had happened. She recalls Fen going through his addiction. It was a living nightmare to feel utterly helpless, and no one should feel like that. That's the last thing Nikki wants Victor to feel. Choking up, Lauren assures her that after what she went through with her son, she has nothing but compassion for her and will give her any support she can. She makes her promise to call so she doesn't suffer alone and asks her not to let her family suffer any more than they have. Nikki hopes she never has to take her up on her offer of help, however much she appreciates it. The offer stands. With all that support, how can I fail? Nikki asks. Lauren and Nikki talk about Seth being there for her. The Newman says she was lucky to find her sponsor. They sought each other at meetings for years, and she was relieved to call on him. Lauren points out they have a mutual understanding, like Neil and Catherine. Nikki says it's almost impossible to understand addiction if you haven't gone through it personally. Lauren tells her that Finn and his sponsor are very close and even spent Christmas together. Nikki's not sure it will be like that with Seth, but she is grateful that he was there for her. Just then, Seth walks in. Nikki stands up and thanks him for all he did last night. He was glad to help and is happy that she's looking so well today. He's there to keep her stable. She didn't see him at the meeting today. Her sponsor yawns and claims he's a bit under the weather and on the way to a late meeting. He tells Nikki if she needs to reach out, he's only a call away. Once Seth walks off, Nikki asks Lauren if he seemed okay. In her suite, Phyllis paces, frustrated that Danny isn't immediately responding to her texts. She assumes he's with Christine and is sure the lawyer must be taking shots at her right now to make herself feel better. That is not going to work. I refuse to let the bug come between me and Danny ever, Ever again, she vows. As she begins rifling through her drawers to find the right lingerie, she whispers that he's giving her no choice. Not that she minds a bit. Once she settles on the right underwear, she puts a trench coat on over top. At Daniel's place, he and his father discuss Lucy's pop rock playlist. Danny jokingly admits he's a little shocked that he's not on it.